Hello Minecrafters out there, my name is Fabe and welcome back to another episode in the Dinosaur Mine. Here we are again in this beautiful world, and today I think we are going to do something a little different. I was talking about it briefly in the... Hey Zombird, what are you doing in my lab? I don't need an assistant, I can handle it all on my own. Yeah. I was gonna talk. Yeah, I talked about it in the last two episodes, very briefly, that we are gonna work on our spider spawner. We gotta finish it up, and that's what I'm probably gonna do today. Put some work into that. I also already put some thought into it. But let's first of all, obviously, check on our little plesiosaur. I'm not sure if he's loaded when I'm working on the spider spawner, but I really hope he is. And yeah, so we need to take a break from his enclosure until this little guy has grown a little bit further. He didn't really grow much since last time. He's still one worm. So that's definitely still a mistake. It should say 1 day. But he didn't grow yet, which just makes me a little sad. I hope he'll grow throughout this episode while we are working on stuff. But yeah, let's head over to... Well, let's quickly... I totally forgot about that. I put some stone into the furnaces before I started recording, and I want to get them out when they are done. Oh! No. Bad creeper. Bad creeper. Don't you do any damage to my machinery in here. Took ages to build all this. Okay, let's check the furnaces. They seem to be done, which is very nice. Loads and loads and more than loads, and even more than stone. Stone. I used to have a bucket, didn't I? Where did I leave my bucket is my question. Did I leave a bucket in here? Nope, no bucket in here. No bucket in here. I guess we'll have to craft a new one with our precious iron that we got. 1, 2, 3, 1 bucket, 2 buckets. 1 bucket should be enough, I think. We need to plant some water sources, basically. That's why we need the bucket. Let's get rid of these residues. And then we can finally get going on some work. So my plans are basically, if you saw my time shot episodes, I built a skeleton farm lately there from a skeleton spawn, and I installed a crusher. And I want to install a crusher here too, because it's just very more reliable than the fall damage we have right now. Since spiders can spawn on 3 different heights within the spawner, or could, they would take different amounts of fall damage, and they would not all be just 1 hit. So what I did so far is I put this floor in here, in the spawner room, and I think I took 1 more row of blocks off these 2 walls here, so we have it now 11 by 11 if I'm not mistaken. And we are gonna have a 3 by 3 hole in the center where the spires will fall down. Probably it would make more sense to have a 2 by 2 hole in there, but that wouldn't be symmetrical, would it, huh? And you guys know me, I like my symmetry, so I'm gonna try and keep it. And let's try how the water would behave if we do it like that perfectly. That's how oh, spider! Already, huh? Okay, let's try and put some lights up here maybe, so we don't get too many spawns while we are working on here still. Okay, let's try the other water source back in this corner here and see how that would behave. Then I'll probably need another source block somewhere. Yeah, you see, it's exactly 1 row. Although those are spiders, right? They can't just be on 1 block. So even if they spawn here, they should just get washed into the center. At the same time, if I don't have light in here, other mobs will be able to spawn in these 1 white areas here and will block up the spawning of the spiders probably. So it's probably better if I have water in there. How are we gonna solve that is the question. Maybe... Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that enough? Might not be enough. Nope, not enough. 1 more. You need to go one more in. Come on, let me... Oh, these water streams, that's gonna be a pain. Okay, all the way back there. That should work. Right? Yeah, that looks good, that looks perfectly fine, okay. So I'm gonna set this up like that on all sides. And then the spiders should get washed into the center. I'm gonna remove these cobblestone blocks, obviously. And then I think we're gonna test it out. So let me do some work in here, I think, and then we'll test it out. Yeah. Alright, here we are down below. I added all the water sources in there, and the spawner's not activated from down here, sadly. But when I stood right next to it, the spiders would be able to track me through the wall. That's the thing with spider spawners. You gotta be careful from where the spiders can actually track you. So I'm probably gonna have to stand pretty close below this dropping point for the spiders to actually fall down, otherwise they'll just clog up and won't get washed down because they're gonna move against the stream towards me. That's never good. So I hope I can work something out that will work like that, but we won't see until it's finished. Is there anything spawning up there? I know there's still some torches left, but it should be pretty dark on the outside. Okay, let's get rid of some of those guys. Oh, something spawned. No! I survived that. Okay, that got washed down there, obviously, but it was tracking me. It's hard to stay objective for these spiders because they always track me through all kinds of stuff. I don't think there's an actual way to prohibit this. So we definitely will have to live with it. I'm just hoping the end result is definitely gonna work. So what I need actually is now, I talked about that in my timeshare episode 2, but a spawner spawns only as long, or until, I should say, only until 6 entities are within the range of, what was it? Was it, I think 7 in each direction? And 7 high, or something similar like that. Maybe it was like 15 by 15 by 7. So we need to drop them down at least 4 blocks, and what this is symbolizing here. So what we need is, we need some more stone brick. Come on. Stone brick, I said. Get it down here. And we are gonna get 2 below this block, because there they shouldn't be. And then we should have our collection point on this level here. Definitely, which is definitely in range of the spider spawner still. But it shouldn't interfere with the spawning. So we should be able to spawn infinite spiders. The question is, how do we want to proceed from this point? We have a few options here. One option is add a piston, or add a block into this dropping shaft and then maybe suffocate them on this level already. And another option would be to move them a little bit away. The problem is when we move them a little bit away, you can already see it, they can climb back up again, which is a little bit unsettling right now. I really hope I can make that work without too many losses like that. So we really need a good point where we stand at the end probably and collect them all, because they are not coming down there. They are all staying up there, you can see. But let's see if we go one further up like this, and then maybe have a 3x3 area where they fall on. Right around here. Can I jump up here? I can indeed, without them hurting me, hopefully. Okay, when they fall down here, then we would be able to close it off maybe like that, so they don't fall down anymore. Once we crush them, and then we can crush them down here maybe, and then have them maybe contained in an area like so. I'm not sure from which direction I'm gonna come yet, but it shouldn't really matter. So if we really can collect them in this 3x3 area down here, without them climbing out obviously, which will be a hassle. What I'm probably gonna do actually is stay below while we're collecting them. I gotta figure something out, guys, I think. So I'm gonna work a little bit more on this story here, off camera, And I'm gonna show what I can come up with. I don't have much experience with spider spawners yet, but it definitely should be interesting. I got some very temporary wiring set up that should lock these spiders down, hopefully. So if we are standing down here, let them all come down. They're all still climbing, which is kind of unsettling. Not a fan of that. We might have to work on that. But basically what I want to do is then do something like that. And then they should be trapped below and above, and they shouldn't be able to come through. And then we're gonna have another piston right here. And this piston will crush the spiders that are down here up to a certain point. And then we are gonna be able to punch them fairly easy and get the XP like that. That's the plan, at least. That's how I thought we could do it. But yeah, there are still some flaws in the system. I might have to come up with something else here. Especially since they can just climb back up the walls, which is very unfortunate. I think I gotta figure out something, guys. So let me work a little bit more on this whole system. Little alterations have been made. I replaced the bottom layer of the border here with iron bars, which should... Okay, let me actually let those guys in. Oh no, they were in already. Why were they not spawning in? Oh, yeah, because of the dirt block there. I have to get rid of this. I hope they can't climb up there anymore, at least not as good. Let's see, I have a hole down here. Let's just connect it, get rid of this guy. And then I'm getting rid of this block here. And I'm going to stand right here. They are blocking each other a little bit. I can stand right below the spawner, so they are drawn towards the center. And now, whatever I do, they shouldn't be able to get up anymore because of these iron bars. There's a little ledge where they can't go up now. So that should work, and if I now close it off, all the spiders should be trapped down here. And before I had just this one single piston in the center because they couldn't evade, but now with the iron bars they actually have half a block more space to evade the center piston. That's why I had to install these 4 pistons, which should be fine, but I haven't wired them up quite yet. I have some levers. Just one. Okay, let's try this. If we are doing this, yeah, we get them. We will get them all like that. And then I'm gonna install a clock for the crusher, and then we should be able to just put a potion in there. It's not the best way to stand down here and punch them, I don't think. So I might change that up and I might have to find an access point somewhere where I can punch those guys. Probably one of the corners that I haven't set up. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the entrance on this side here. That means that I actually could already get the wiring done in the way that I can have the entrance here. I'm probably gonna have the pathway coming down and then going into this cave here, having a glass wall here to have a look at the spider spawner. But yeah, I think the iron bars fixed the climbing up problem pretty well. So all I'm gonna do now is pretty that stuff up and maybe make the wiring a little more efficient and make it a little more comfortable to walk around here. I think that's important. And once I kill them all, I can just come here in the center even and collect the XP like that, because they can't come down here since it's just 1 block high. Yeah, I gotta pretty it up, of course, all the stuff. But I think that should be a little more effective than what we had all the time. Alright, we got all the wiring done, it seems like, up in this joint, I think. So let me show you around a little bit. I think that's gonna be the final wiring state, and the only thing I now have to do is to purify it all and to make it a nice room. So I'll take you through it. So this is gonna be our AFK room where we're gonna wait. And the mobs are gonna fall down here. I still have to do this. Okay, this is how it looks open. And I have this cross shape here. At first I thought I would have to make another access point so I can kill the spiders. But look at this, we can access pretty much every spider here. And they have no chance of getting to us. Sadly, I won't be able to hide these pistons here. But it should be fine. I'm not too worried about that. A little bit of piston action could be visible. It's not too bad. I'm gonna get rid of the dirt block eventually, obviously. And then I have the lever here, which closes it off, so no other spider can come down here. And it's pretty much the same crusher design I have for my skeleton spawner on Time Shot. So if you want to check out how it exactly works, go look at that. But the levers on this block here activates this redstone dust and this torch, these torches here on both sides. And now I'm trapped, aren't I? Let me get up here. And then it leads all the way around to this piston here. And on the other side, I have this repeater here, down here, which, yeah, continues the power to this piston over here. So it powers all 4 pistons with that one lever. And the button here, I have to go down here to show you that. The button here activates this redstone here, and this is, yeah, exactly the same once again for the crusher. This is the hopper timer here with, I think 23 items in there. Yeah, I gotta replace that. I only had stone brick on me when I built that, so I'm probably gonna replace it with something a little cheaper later on. And let's show it off. It goes over, then activates this wire here, which activates these 4 pistons here to crush these spiders. And oh, ooh, I just realized I might have a problem with that. I gotta test it out. But yeah, it is for a certain amount of seconds, and then it gets reset again. I just realized I might have some sort of problem, because what happens if the spider's on this layer and the pistons push up? Will the spider drop down on me because there's nothing below it left? Or will it just stay up there and suffocate? We're gonna try that, guys. We're gonna try that right now. So let's get rid of this dirt block. And open the gates to the spiders so they come down here. Shouldn't be able to go up anymore because of the iron bars. Okay, that works. Then I close it off. Spiders up there, and then I press this button. Okay, they are stuck up there, which is very, very nice. So they take all damage. And timer. Oh, timer's too long. So either spiders have less HP than... Ah, don't fall down there. Have less HP than skeletons, which might be the case. I'm not sure about that. But let's maybe take 1, 2, 3 out. Maybe try 20. Oh, did it go from... Oh yeah, probably in the wrong hopper again. So it's activated right now, so let's wait a little bit. Okay. Open the gates. Let a few spiders in. Ah, they take some damage while jumping down here already. I should keep that in mind. Okay, let's close it off. Just 2 test spiders this time. Should be enough. But yeah, you see, it works quite efficient. It's not the prettiest design, I gotta admit. But okay, it's still... Oh no, this survived, this guy. And is it a... What are you doing there? Okay, 1 shot. I have to jump to reach that guy down there. Let's try 19 and see what that does to him. Because I don't want him to die just from the crusher. I want to have to punch him to get the XP. I guess that's the reason, the whole reason why I'm doing this. Okay, this one took some damage too. Let's get one more in here that hopefully didn't take any damage. There's one. This took damage too, though. One more, maybe? I guess they are taking all fall damage. Or maybe only if they are jumping. I gotta get rid of this last torch up there. I forgot about that. Maybe let's see if I can do that and speed everything up a little bit. Gotta go all the way up here again. And I think I have... Oh, it's dark. Dark. Let's go in here. Oh, get out of my life, spider. I don't need you here. I want this one freaking torch. How I'm gotta get in there, huh? Okay, let's place this water here, this block here. Get rid of those. Be real quick about it. Come on. Okay, darkness. Now there's a spider outside. Okay, swim out of here. Come on. Get rid of this block. Kill the spider outside of here. And then we should be ready to test it. Yeah, sure. Let's just close it off. Should work. Probably gonna put some glass. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put glass in there because there is daylight that could reduce the spawning efficiency. But let's check it now. No, we shouldn't have that much of a problem. Spiders are here. Let's get this one in here too. Okay, let's hope there are some spiders that haven't taken any damage. Then we're gonna suffocate them. Some of them will die because I already damaged them up there. And one hit, one hit, one hit, one hit. Looks like perfectly. Still doing a few rounds of testing. So these guys didn't take any fall damage because they were already on the piston blocks. So let's test it with these. Let's see if I need more than one punch to kill those guys off. But if not, then everything is perfectly balanced, I think. Perfect! Oh, this one took more. This one took 2. Ah, they take 2 punches if they are already there. Difficult decision. That's not what I wanted to do. Difficult decision. Okay, now we have 1 damaged and 3 not damaged. Let's see if I put 1 more in there and then close it off. So we still have 1 damaged and 3 not damaged ones. Let's see which one dies, or if the damaged one dies with 20. Yeah, it did. But those... Ah, okay. I might go with 19 and... yeah, I might go with 19 and just have to hit those guys that don't take fall damage twice. Probably. It should only be like 2 or 3 that are waiting. So it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, I think I'm gonna let it fill up a little bit and we're gonna make an actual test run here with a lot of spiders in here. Okay guys, I think we collected quite a few and you see it works just fine. They are not able to climb up anymore, which is exactly what I wanted. I tried to pretty it up a little bit in here already. And I just had a really scary moment. Let me turn him down a little bit. I don't want to bother you with that too much. A really scary moment. I was just building in here, hopping in here, and then I see a green shadow in this corner here, right here. And there was a creeper that spawned right on this block. And if he had blown up, everything would have been gone. So I just ran past him and jumped down there, and down there he exploded then. But wow, that was really scary. I'm just glad nothing happened. Let's close this off. And let's crush those bastards. And yeah, works just fine. Awesome. I really like this design. Especially since I came up with it on my own. I didn't have any tutorial for that kind of design. So I'm kind of proud of it, I gotta say. It's really cool and we're leveling them up a lot. I hope they are all one hit. It's hard to say when there are still so many. You usually only see it when there are only a few. But it looks like they are pretty one hit, and I'm gonna jump a little bit till we reach the last of them. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. You can reach them pretty much all, although they are hiding up there. These little bastards. Okay, come on. Wow, that was quite a few actually. Not sure how many it was. Probably around 40, I feel. Okay, when I jump, I can lure them into the center. It's interesting. Come on. Let me get rid of the rest of you guys. Then we should be good. Nice! Level 24. So this is definitely working. Definitely working good enough for me to handle it. I'm not really in need of any spider string or spider eyes. That's why I don't really bother. If I don't get all the items, they kind of get stuck up there a little bit. But I have so much string and spider eyes already. Oh, by the way, it reminds me. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's quickly just do this. Spider eyes. We won't need those. Alright, and we can open it up again. And I thought about adding a redstone lamp here that gets maybe activated as soon as I close it off. So if it's open, then it's dark down here and nothing can spawn. But when I close it, I can have light here. But the wiring would be kinda messy and unnecessary. I might still do it. I'll figure something out. But first of all, I need to make this entrance here better, because it's a pain to get up and down. Every time I have to pillar up and down if I want to go up and down. So, and this water source is in the way. So next up on my list is build a nice entrance here for this spawner. So this is gonna be the final clip for today. So let's take a look at what I have done. I worked quite a bit on the entrance here. I I think now it's a lot smoother, a lot better. I didn't connect a pathway yet up to there, but I will. Probably in between episodes we can see the spawner in this 3x2 glass window. I'm not sure about the ceiling yet, how I want to handle that, and also about this little lake here. But we walk down here. We have this little path. I'm gonna put some walls left and right in here too, but I'm still not exactly sure how they will look. Then we can walk in here, and we are in our spawner, just like that. And I think that's just smooth. Just walk out, walk in, no jumping, no ladders, nothing we need. I brought these 4 redstone lamps because I wanted to try something. Let's check that. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. You can crush them also if you don't close it off. But do I want it like that? I don't really have a choice. So what okay, can I let's try and make this jump? Nope, not gonna make it. But anyways, I wanted to go down here anyways and show you how it looks from below, because it looks kind of cool. I don't know, I kind of like that look from below here. It looks so I don't know, I'll just like it. It's symmetrical, it's nice, everything fulfills a purpose. Let's see how this works now. Now that I'm trapped in here, I should just be able to break those 2, and I'm in. And I destroy the torch too. But let's try this. Okay, new strategy. Let's place this guy here, and then... So just so we have an indicator. You see the indicator, and when I press this button... I think that's kind of a cool little touch. It is indirect lighting, so it won't influence the lighting, the block lighting in here. At the same time, it gives a nice little feeling here if you have an indicator. So I like that. Let me fill that in real quick. And then we're gonna end the episode, because the rest is really just a matter of prettying it up, getting nice lighting. And I also like actually the fact that you can barely see the iron bars through these half slabs. Probably gonna, yeah, maybe put another row of stairs in here and lower the ceiling by 1. And then we can have a look here if there are spiders collecting, and yeah. I'm pleased with it. I hope you guys are too. Oh, dang it. I still have the Code's ambush skin on. I totally forgot about that. We played on Hypixel earlier because Codewing was streaming. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a like on this episode. And I will see you all next time. Until then, have a nice day. And seriously, guys, don't be daft. Play some Minecraft.